welcome to the Sticks and Threads podcast, vlog. I don't know what it's called. Well, it's called the Sticks and Threads, but podcast or vlog, I don't know what the right term is. My name is Jen and I'm coming to you from the Netherlands, where I live with my husband and 3 kids. And I'm sitting here in the craft room / guest room / dumping ground for all other stuffs that have no other place than here. So this is where I store my yarns. It's a lot, I know, and this year I'm really going to be better at getting through stash and not buying all the pretty yarns. I won't say I'm not gonna buy anything, because I will, and I'm just going to be more mindful about what I buy. And that reminds me that I have one acquisition I want to show you, so hold on, I'm going to grab it because I really want to show you. So, but first we start with finished objects. I have 3, and I have 3 whips. I do not have 3 acquisitions. First, I have finished the crystal doll from Mary's tea room, and yeah, she's going to be living here because the kids think she is freaky. I finished her dress with the buttons, and I put this cute little button on here. I think this was gifted to me. I can't remember, unfortunately, but I thought it was really cute and to put it on her dress. It's knit with Jamieson's Shetland wool. The hair is heather Shetland, and all the other things, the body and everything, is knit with double knit Jamieson's. I bought a kit in 2017, and it's been in my stash waiting to be knit up for this pattern, and I finally finished it. I'm so happy. I have it out of my bins, and I knit it, and I only took it took me 10 days to knit and assemble and everything. Only 10 days. It's been in my box for projects for 5 years almost. Like, it's ridiculous. So I'm really happy she's finally finished. She will be housing in this room. This is how I keep track of what I knit. Last year I knit everything in a big binder. I never gave you the stats of what I knit last year, a total amount, and I will not, because I don't have my sheet here and I don't remember. The only thing I remember is that I knit 50 pairs of socks last year. And as friend Wendy said, you knit a pair of socks each week with a 2-week holiday. So yeah, I hope I can knit 50 pairs again this year, because I need to get through this stash desperately, and I don't want to buy everything again like I did last year. I need to be more mindful, and I'm really going to try, and I'm going to try and knit the projects I have ready waiting for 2, 3, 4 years. I just need to knit them, because I still want to knit those projects, but every time something new comes up and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna knit that, and all these projects keep waiting. So I'm going to try to be a bit more mindful. Next, I finished the Slip Away Cowl by Litton, the Crazy Sock Lady, and it's absolutely stunning. I love this pattern, it's so easy. This is the second one I knit, and it's also the second cowl I knit with this yarn. and I still have this much left over. I think this is 30 grams and this is 60 grams. I don't want to knit a third cowl, so I'm going to knit socks. This is sock yarn. This is with cashmere, so I'm not going to use that for heels and toes, but maybe for a cuff, and maybe find a easy pattern to do in it, maybe. So I can use up as much as possible from this yarn, because it was a gift from friends in America, and I really want to use it up as much as possible. And oh, this is Hub City Fibers, sorry, by it's called Mademoiselle, and it's got a little bit of stellina in it. It's really pretty. This is from Voolenvine, Wolke with cashmere, and it's called Vampmas, but I love this color. It's not doing any justice here, so it's really pretty. I can hear the dog barking outside, and I really hate that when he does that. Hope you will shut up. This is how I tracked it. And that's the second finished object. Then I also have finished my vanilla socks. I have to. And these are, the yarn is wool with Verve. It has no name or number or anything. It was a potluck, I think, in a surprise bag that I grabbed last year. And I really love these colors. And they are finished. So I have a new pair of vanilla socks on the needles, of course. And this is the page I made. In this notebook, it's an Archer and Olive notebook. I really love their notebooks. It's really thick paper, and yeah, I did this. And I keep track of my stash, and I keep track of what's coming in and what's going out. And I have my entire stash written down. I'm not going to show you because it's a lot, but I have all yarn written down, and each ball of yarn. And I also made these calendars, so I can keep track of what I ordered, what's coming in the mail, and what still has to arrive. And these are how I keep track of my projects. Last year I knit 50 pairs of socks and a few sweaters, hats, cowls, shawls, gnomes, everything. So this is fun to do. I really enjoy it. Every time I finish a project, I'm so happy. I can write it down, take a picture, print that picture, and it makes me happy. So those are the finished objects. Onto whips, because I have 3 whips to show you. I have I have 2 new cast-ons and 1 sweater. I'll start there. This has been on the needles, and it's the Love Note sweater from TinCanKnits. And I believe last time I showed you I was starting the lace, and I am already halfway through the body, I think, because I'm making it longer. I don't like crop tops, so I'm making it longer, and it is so soft. Now, there is one issue. Well, issue, I wouldn't call it really an issue. I don't really mind, but you can see the pooling here. I am alternating skeins. I am doing the helical knitting method. I have 4 balls attached. I am alternating each row, and I get this pulling. It is ridiculous, but it's okay, I don't mind. It's nothing in here. I don't have a picture to show you, but I think you all know the Love Note sweater. So yeah, it's straight stockinette knitting at the moment, but I don't want to knit on it every day because big needles hurt my hands. So I try to do a few rows here and there and just enjoy it. I know I will not be wearing it this winter anymore. Split for the sleeves. It is so soft. This yarn is so soft. And that's what I was trying to grab. The cards. It's right here. I am knitting this with Drops Kidsilk mohair from Deep Stash and little bow yarns with bejeweled, and it's baby camel and silk yarn, and it's just so soft. It is so soft. Like, I don't know if you can see the shine on it, but it's so soft. I have 3 skins of it. I bought it 4 or 5 years ago, a long time ago, with Deep Stash. I knew I would not knit socks with it. And then the Love Note came and I was like, oh, I have this mohair left over from a cardigan I knit, and it will go perfect with it. And it was stashed away with the pattern for making the Love Note, but I just never started it. And I'm really happy. I finally started it. It's going. It's being housed in my Fringe Supply field bag, or Townbag. I think it was called Townbag. I really love this bag. I wish I had bought more. I also love the field bags, by the way, and really sad they stopped making them because I love those bags. I really this is my only one, and I really love this one. It's so big and sturdy, and yeah. I'm very happy I have this one. Next is my vanilla sock. I have a vanilla sock on the needles. It is living in my Fiberrachel bag. I really love this one. It's so cute. Fiberrachel bag, really, with little balls on the inside. It's so cute. But I'm knitting with purple yarn, and I thought I'll just, this has to go with it. Needle minder is from Molly Klein Designs. It's very cute. And this is, I already put in a heel. The stitch marker here is from For the Love of Yarn, and I bought that at EYF the last time I was there, 3 years ago. Yeah, I think 3 years ago. I started this sock yesterday. I had the cuff done. I hate knitting cuffs. I really hate knitting cuffs. And one day I was like, I want to cast on a few more socks. Let's just knit a few cuffs so I have them ready to go when I really want to knit vanilla socks. And so I cast on a few cuffs. I also have the second one going because I had 2 balls of this yarn. These socks will be for Alyssa, my oldest daughter. She requested purple socks. So this is also Deep Stash yarn. I bought this also 4 or 5 years ago. Most of the things I cast on are really old. Well, old from a long time ago. So I'm really happy I'm finally knitting them up because I got it for a reason. And I'm done petting them and waiting for them to be cast on. So really love this. Next one is also a sock. It is living in my pink hazel bag, and I absolutely love pink hazel bags. They are so well made. So if you can get your hands on it, I can really recommend it. I am knitting a pattern for a sock. It's been a year. I haven't knit a pattern sock for a year because I just couldn't. It just didn't work. But I felt the urge to finally do it. So I went looking through my patterns. I have a lot of patterns. And I thought, well, I'm knitting stash yarn. I also should use my library with patterns. So I did. And I am knitting the Shallow Socks by Litton. And it's going so fast. I had forgotten how much fun it is to knit a pattern sock. This yarn, the lighting is horrible, but it's so pretty. It's yarn from Lochbreier Knits in Canada, Kelly. It's called Dewdrops. This was in my Fiberrachel package I received from Kelly, and I am so happy to be finally knitting it up. It is so pretty. The stitch definition on this is really pretty. This stitch marker is made by Esther Starfiber Studio. And I already have the heel flap, gusset decreases have been done. And it's going so quickly. Every day I look forward to knitting on this. It's so fun to knit a pattern again. And the pattern is really easy. It's very well written words. Yeah, so I really enjoy this. So those are the 3 whips I have this time. I'm really trying to keep it down because 2-3 days ago I was like, oh, I want to cast on this hat, and I want to cast on a gnome, and I want to cast on another pair of socks, and I want to cast on another pair of pattern socks, and oh, I want to knit that cardigan. And I was like, no. Because I know myself, I will get overwhelmed and I will not touch anything. So I was like, no, this is enough. A pair of vanilla socks for my purse, for car knitting and everything, a pattern sock, and a sweater. It's enough. And so I'm trying to stick with that and finish more like that, because if I don't do it, if I have a lot of whips, I will get overwhelmed. I will not touch anything. I'll start knitting on a blanket. I have been knitting on my blankets as well, but only when I'm really cold. But yeah, I really need to downsize. I have one acquisition to show you, and it's this one from Crealine Design. It's so pretty. It's, can you see? Purple Skies. This was in her advent calendar, so I have the mini, and I saw this, and I just could not resist. I had to have it. I had to. So that's when I just crumbled down with like, no, I'm not gonna buy the first pretty yarn I see. I did, but it's worth it. It's so pretty. So that was the only acquisition I did. So for a whole month, one skin, it's good, right? So yeah, that's it. It's enough, and I'm really happy with it. And yeah, life stuff. Yeah, Alyssa has all her things done in this month because she wanted that with her. So she had molars extracted. She had her COVID vaccination twice. And she had her braces placed. And yesterday she had a inflammation thingy removed from underneath her eye. And she's done now. In 1 month she had enough. She was so brave. And we are so proud that she did it all and that it's now done. So yeah, husband is leaving on Tuesday again for hopefully only 8 weeks. Fingers crossed for that, but I'm not really sure if 8 weeks will be 8 weeks. Yeah, then I'm prepping for Kaylee's birthday coming up, and we have a vacation coming up. Well, a school break coming up. I'm not going on vacation. I wish I was. I want to go on vacation so badly. So yeah, not much going on here, really. Just staying home as much as possible and enjoying the time we have together. So that's it. I am going to clear up these things here, and I'm going to downstairs, get the dog inside, and have some knitting time before it's time to pick up the kids again from school. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Like and subscribe, please. And I will see you hopefully in 2 weeks again with some progress I made. So, bye!